Good afternoon, YouTube. Today I have a very special video. If you've seen the summer video already, great. But right now what I'm doing is I'm making a few rings based on different seasons. Now, the season I want to do today, in this video, is gonna be based on this picture of spring. Now, as you can see in the picture, there are obvious yellow flowers, so I went with yellow side stones, and then the green in the picture is the immediate draw to the picture. Just like in the summer picture, this is what I made the ring off of. The ocean was blue and the sand was white, so that's what I went with. So yeah, I'm going to do something similar to that with this. Today I'm going to be using gold and silver, and I'm going to wrap it together. Now let's get into it. I'm going to start off by grabbing my silver foil, or my silver coil. That's what it is, not foil, coil. And I'm going to measure it around the size 6. Size 6 is the perfect midpoint for me. Now the silver and gold wrapped rings are very special because they take a lot of work to do. And also my silver does not like to stay together, it likes to fall and uncoil, which is not great because it keeps doing that every video. But a way you can prove that I'm not using machines is how it's not a perfect coil wrapped around. Or a perfect, golden silver wrapped ring. You'll see what I'm talking about later in the video. Okay. Now I'm gonna re-wrap the silver, so this bit might be a little bit boring, because you can't really tell what I'm doing, and, I don't really have much to say, because this is just annoying. It does it every time. Let me know if you like the way this video is shot compared to the last video, or compared to the last few videos, because I'm using a different set. Instead of, using just my desk plainly, I made a little set for, ring making and shoe shining. So let me know what you think. I also recently went back to my old channel, which if you know it, you'd know it's making ships in Minecraft. And my PlayStation had died, so now I'm coming to this. Just something to occupy my time during the summer. Okay, there is the silver. Now I'm going to grab the gold wire and I'm going to try to stretch it to reach the same length. Okay, right there about. There's like a little bump in the gold. That's where it was stored. To about right there. Wait. Boom. Okay. Now I'm just going to finish wrapping up the gold. It'll take as long as the silver because it's fully uncoil. My inspiration for this, all of this, would have to be Parker York Smith. He does a lot of style videos, and he's my big inspiration, and I saw he did something based on just nature colors, so I decided to make a few rings based on that. Now, these rings are more of statement pieces because, because they have bigger stones and everything. Sorry, I just gotta really focus recently. Um, yeah, starting off the wrapping. On the ends, it's going to be a little bit more tightly wound. I like to do a little loose, but also, like, you know, little tight. I like to make it a little uneven, because these rings are ultimately going to be worn with casual outfits. I'm going to cut off that little snippet that keeps poking me. These rings are ultimately casual, so I'm not too worried about making sure that they're formal and nicely wound. I do make sure though that they are small enough that way the gemstones can fit on them, because the gemstones have very specifically drilled holes. If you would like to place an order, go email silversoul610@gmail.com, and we can start a consultation. We can talk about what you want and how I can make it, and like base, like if you get silver and gold wound rings, um then we can talk about formality, what you're gonna wear it to. If you just want it to be, something nice, and I can make it like this, like how this one is wound. I keep messing up on that, but yeah. Just gonna cut off the end, that way it doesn't die, or doesn't, poke. I don't know why I said die. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to flatten it out, that way we can test and see, make sure that the gems can fit on there. Sometimes the gems have bigger holes cut into them, which would be really cool. Okay, there we go. As you can see, it's not a super loose wrapping. Like, most bits are tightly wound, while some bits are like a little looser. So it's more uneven all over, but what are you gonna do? Oh, look at that. That fits so nicely. You can go through the whole thing. Oh, well, of course, when there's like little bumps and stuff, that's when it's not going to fit. But, alright. Now, as I said earlier, the magic number 6, or size M. If you're worried about price of your ring, it's not going to be too expensive. I haven't like actually completed my first sale. I've had orders, but not a lot of people, or I haven't like had them get them yet and pay for them. So that's what it looks like. Size 6. Fits pretty nicely. Alright. Now I'm gonna prepare this. Alright. Just a reminder, this is a photo. So now I'm gonna try and get these on there. You just have to tighten it a little bit right here. Moving this over a little bit if possible. Oh, that was not meant to go like that. And boom. Alright, I'm just making sure that these look like the way I want them to look. Okay, so close. I have to sever this off, which is not wanting to come off. There we go. Okay. Now I'm just going to flatten that down. And I'm going to try to size it. This actually looks a little larger than I was expecting. But hey, it could go on my middle finger. That's totally fine. Holy cow, okay, that's a lot larger than I thought. Alright, I'm going to uncoil the shorter side. And I'm going to try get it over as much as I can. Sorry, I'm just trying to describe what I'm doing because I have to do it close up rather than far away. Oh, okay. Of course I dropped it. Okay. Alright. Gotta do a little bit of surgery. But I'll show you what it looks like when I get done with the surgery. Oh, is it unwinding? No, it's not unwinding. Okay, okay. Okay. Almost there. No, dropped it again. Gosh darn it. Okay, almost all set. I'm just cutting off the little hurting parts. And this is what it's looking like. I just have to iron out that shape. Let's see, what size does it come out to? Hoping for maybe like a size 10. Size 10 would be perfect, actually. Okay, just gonna iron out the shape again. Because I was working on it, didn't stay the shape. This metal is very ductile, especially the wrapped ones. Okay. Size 10 actually. Fits my pointer finger pretty perfect. So there it is. And look at the picture that it originated with. I like how it came out. I really like the prominent green gem. So yeah. Alright. And as always, thank you for watching.